Yo, what's up? So we hitting shoulders and biceps today, and I'm starting with a seated military press. I definitely think you should be incorporated into every single one of your shoulder days. But so far I did 2 warm-up sets. I'm about to get into the working sets. When I'm doing these reps, I want you to try to pay attention to my form. Instead of doing my military press, having my elbows come forward so we hit that front delt, I'm keeping my elbows wide, going the opposite way of each other to focus on all parts of the shoulder so we can hit all parts of those delts. You know what I'm saying? Also, you won't see me, I will be doing a full range of motion, but I won't be locking out because I want to keep the tension on all of those delts as well. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into it. So that was the first working set. Also, when I lifted the weight up, I'm not putting my back on the bench. I'm staying here, staying with my back off the back, my ass on the bench. I didn't really keep my feet planted. I was more on the balls of my feet. And then I just got straight into it. Personally, I really like the way that feels. I like the way that feels better than doing the full range and keeping my elbows forward. I like having my elbows to the side. I feel like it works more on my shoulders, especially as a first workout. I definitely recommend you doing the seated military press like this. Let me know how you feel. So I'm gonna probably do about 3 or 4 more working sets. I probably will go up in weight. So I don't know about y'all, but for me, it takes me a little bit to get my my shoulders warmed up. So what I like to do is I like to do my traps before I hit my rear delts to isolate them a little bit. Also, I do my traps on the standing calf machine. It's more comfortable on your shoulders and you could overload the weight without hurting your hands or your wrists. So that's usually what I do. Also, I usually go for like probably 15 reps and up. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hit some traps, probably do about 4 sets and then get back into shoulders, probably do some lateral raises next. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do dumbbells or cables, but that's what we're gonna do next. We're gonna do some lateral raises. So let's get it. Telling you, if you never tried to do your traps on a standing calf machine, I promise you, you can even get a full range of motion going all the way up, all the way down, squeeze them, and it really gives you a good burn. So now we're about to hit some front delts. We're just gonna do some front delt raises, but we're gonna do them on the bench. Be careful when you're doing this, okay? But we're here with it. We're just right here with it. I like to choke down when I do them, get a little bit more resistance, but we just nice and smooth. Don't swing them, straight up, straight down. Try to keep your chest on the bench as well. Slight bend in the arms. If you've never tried those or you don't incorporate a front delt raise in your routines, I definitely recommend it. It'll definitely help your shoulders pop out more, give you that shelf look, you know what I'm talking about? Definitely try it. Immediately after you're done with those front delt raises, I want you to grab some dumbbells and get right into lateral raises. Straight, hands to the side, straight up. You know what I'm saying? And we're probably gonna touch the traps again one more time right after this before we get into rear delts. Oh. Yes, sir. So, do about 4 or 5 sets of that. You don't gotta go crazy on the weight because your shoulders should be bleeding by now if you're doing these the right way. So, find something that you can control and just rep that out. This right here is probably my all-time favorite machine in the gym. You can hit every part of your shoulder on this machine, but more importantly, you can spam your rear delts. Favorite machine. So here, it's just like, I don't know how you guys do your rear delts, but if you grab a dumbbell, you're trying to hit rear delts, the way I do it, thumb down, pinky up with the dumbbell in my hand, like this. So grab it the same way. Thumbs down, pinky up, and just boom, right there. Or another way to do it, way to think about it, if you can't get that down, you want to lead with your elbows up. Lead with your elbows up, you're gonna hit those rear delts. So we're about to get into it. I'm gonna probably do a bunch of sets here till I feel like my rear delts are bleeding and they're about to tear because I love this machine so much. You can also do them this way. Just like you're doing a rear delt fly. You just here, straight up. And you're gonna hit those rear delts as well. So, but you could do front laterals. No, I said front laterals. You could do front raises here. You could do sides. Like, this machine is the best, I promise. So if you have one of these and you don't know what it does, I'm telling you right now, it's the best. Definitely use it. No cap, I'm gonna probably need some privacy with this machine just because of how intimate things get, but best machine right here. Okay. Check. All right, so to finish up with rear delts, we're gonna do some face pulls and follow with the face pulls. So I'm gonna just show you what I do. So we're gonna start face pulls. We're gonna start overhand like this. So right here, overhand face pulls. Mind you, when you're doing rear delts, you want to lead with the elbows, just like how when you're doing back, you want to lead with the elbows. Only difference is you want to keep your elbows high, pretty much shoulder level as much as you can when you're doing rear delts. So you're doing the face pulls, we here with it, high, lead with your, you know what I'm saying? And then when you get back, squeeze. You should really be feeling these rear delts right now. So if you're finishing up and you just killed them on my favorite machine. So we here, also lean back with it. You know what I'm saying? Keep the elbow high. Also, I tend to mess up my grip and I always have to keep switching it or fixing it. So as long as you keep your grip, you should be fine. Here. Leading with the elbows. Squeezing all the way back. Just gonna keep going like that. And when you feel a bit down, and you get a good amount of reps, we're gonna go to the underhands, same way, but we're doing it underhand, and you pulling it to your chest, but you still wanna keep those elbows high. That's the only difference.
Não tem mobilidade, mano. Isso aqui, ó. Entendeu?
So that's my shoulder day. We're gonna hit arms after this. Probably gonna kill him, but only doing probably, because you can't really do too much for arms, you're gonna do curls. So we're probably just gonna do a bunch of curls. Not too many different movements, just curls, make sure we're getting good contractions and good weight. So we maximize that pump, maximize that blood flow, and we're gonna call it a day. I'm probably gonna do cardio as well, but that's all for today. Yo, so I'm about to do some seated hammer curls. I think we're gonna do singles. Yeah, we're probably gonna do singles, I'm not sure. Or doubles, depend. I usually go off the contractions, whichever ones usually feel better. But yeah, we're about to get it. Elbows tight. You can straighten your legs or bend them, whatever. I just like keep them on bent and crossed, out of the way. Elbows tight, back straight. Straight up. Now, I'm gonna probably go up first set. Give up some 40s. We here with it. We're probably gonna do that about 3, 4 more times. And then we might move the cables. But whatever we do, it's gonna be probably on the easy bar or straight bar. No more dumbbells after this. We're gonna hit some cable curls right now. Then we're gonna do some other curls. Yeah. One thing that I try to do with cable curls is I try to come up, squeeze, and then go down slow. Come up, squeeze, go down slow. So I can maximize the tension on that muscle, you know what I'm saying? That's why, but sometimes it burns a little bit more than usual, so we muscling through that, but I definitely start off trying, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what you gotta do. Because it's all about the contraction of the muscle. Even if you're going lightweight, you still wanna contract the muscle. Don't let that go over your head.